Hello everyone, welcome to English grammar class. Today we are going to discuss some important basic questions because this is the first class on English grammar. So first question will come in our mind, that is, what is grammar? So answer is very simple. Grammar is a systematic study of any language because in all over the world we have so many languages. If we want to understand the language, the systematic study we should need. So that is considered as grammar. And in another way, we can say grammar is a soul of the language also. The next question is, what is sentence? Sentence is a group of words which gives us complete meaning. Through the example, I would like to explain you. First one example, peacock is our national bird. So here we have five words. Peacock is our national bird. So this group of word is called sentence. Next one example, lion is the king of the forest. Third one example, hockey is our national game. Now, third question, what is word? Word is a group of alphabets or letters which gives us complete meaning. Without words, we can't make any sentences. So, word is a group of alphabets. Here, some examples I would like to tell you: apple, zoo, city, village, glass. Now, fourth question and very important basic question: what is language? Language is a medium of communication. So, here I would like to explain you. If you want to express your feelings, ideas, to other people, to second person, or to in front of the others, we need one medium, so that is called language. In grammar we have so many topics, so today I would like to start first one topic and very important topic, that is parts of speech. So first we should know the definition of the parts of speech. Words are classified into different kinds or groups called parts of speech according to their use and function in a sentence. They are 8 in number. Those are as follows. First one, noun. Second one, pronoun. Third one, adjective. Fourth one, verb. Fifth one, adverb. Sixth one, preposition. Seventh one, conjunction. Eighth one, interjection. So now we will study one by one of these parts of speech with detail with the examples. So first, nouns. Noun is a name of the person, place, thing, animal, etc. So what we have to understand here, noun is nothing but a naming words. Maybe that is the name of the person, name of the place, things, animals, birds, anything else. So naming of the words are called noun. For example, Rama is a good boy. So in this sentence, which one is the noun? Rama, because Rama indicate the name of the person. Second one example, Geeta sings very well. Which one is the here? Which one is a noun? Geeta. She is going to market. Third one example, which one is the here noun? Market. Exactly, because market indicates the name of the place. He cuts a tree. Here tree is the noun. So I hope you all understand the explanation or definition of the noun. There are total 5 kinds of nouns are there in grammar. So now we will learn about kinds of nouns. There are 5 kinds of nouns. Those are as follows: proper noun, common noun, collective noun, material noun, abstract noun. So again, one by one we will discuss these kinds of nouns. So here, proper noun. What is proper noun? A noun that denotes a particular person, place, or things is called proper noun. Here particular, maybe some of you get the confusion because the definition of the proper noun and the noun definition looks similarly, but here one point we have to understand, that is proper noun denotes the particular person name, place, things, animals, etc. For example, Harish is a poor student. Here Harish is proper noun because there are lot of students are there in the classroom, but the teacher talks about particular one student. That student name Harish. So Harish is the proper noun here. Next one, India is my country. Here India is the proper noun because all over the world we have so many countries, but I belongs to India. So India is my country. India is the proper noun. Third one, the sun rises in the east. It is the universal truth. All of you know that the sun is the name of the planet, that is proper noun. The Ganga is the holiest river. Fourth example. Here, Ganga, lot of rivers we have in our country, but we consider Ganga as the holiest river. So here, Harish, India, Sun, Ganga, these all are indicates the proper noun. Now, second one, common nouns. A noun that names any common things, place, or person is called common noun. They are general names. For example, I would like to explain you. Common nouns are nothing but general names. Just you have to remember this point only. For example, the names of the places: city, country, world, village, market, town. So these all are commonly we use it. Therefore, these considered as common noun. Next example, the names of things. For example, table, pen, chair, glass, and name of the animals: horse, deer, tiger, lion, etc. So these all are considered as the common noun. Next, third one, collective nouns. Collective nouns are group names. The name of a group of people, animals, places, or things is called a collective noun. Example, let me explain you with the example. Here collective nouns are nothing but name of the groups. Just you have to remember this example, the names of a group of people. For example, here family. Family, all of you know that family is the group of blood relatives. Crowd, army is the group of soldier. Company, team, it is the group of sports persons. And staff, so these are considered as collective noun. Next one, the names of group of animals: cattle, herd, flock, shoal, stud. Third one group, the names of group of places or things: library, bunch, museum, pocket. So these are considered as the collective nouns. Now fourth one example, material noun. Material noun denotes the matter or substance of which a thing is made. So here what we have to understand, we can see lot of things which is made by another matter. For example, tables are made of wood. Here wood is the material noun because if we want to make table, we use wood. So that is considered as material noun. Second one, gold is a precious metal. So gold is the material noun. Clay is used to make pots. Clay is nothing but similar to mud. We used to make the pots. So here clay indicates the material noun. Fourth example, iron is useful metal. So these are considered as the material noun. Now the last, that is fifth one, abstract nouns. So it is very interesting. Abstract nouns is very interesting. Let us see what is the abstract nouns. Abstract nouns are usually names of qualities, names of kind of feeling or experience. A state of mind is called abstract noun. Okay, so simply what you have to remember in your mind, abstract nouns are names of qualities, a feeling or experience, that is called abstract noun. For example, here truth, will succeed. So here truth is the abstract noun. Honesty is the best policy. Honesty is the name of the quality. All of you know that is the best policy. So honesty is the abstract noun. Beauty is truth. Here beauty and truth both are considered as the abstract noun. Health is wealth. Here health and wealth both considered as the abstract nouns. So I hope you all understand the today's topic, parts of speech in that nouns. So remaining parts of speech we will discuss in the next video.